Today's day 2 of the World Economic Forum for Africa, which is taking place there for the 3 days. And the theme, shaping inclusive growth and shared futures in the fourth industrial revolution. And we've got a team down there that's following events and making sense of all of it for us. And right there is Nompumelelo Siziba. Let's join her now and find out how day 2 is going. Nompu, thanks for joining us. A lovely day I can see in the background, but what's happening inside the WEF?
Thanks very much, Peter. It is indeed a very lovely day, and there's a lot of activity, lots of panel discussions being had here at the World Economic Forum, and the main thrust of it is obviously the fourth industrial revolution, spanning across all the various sectors. How can they adapt to take their businesses forward? What initiatives can be made around the area of healthcare and so on and so forth, right across all the spheres of the various economies, and around African countries working together so that they can take advantage of their natural competitive advantage, but working together so that they can grow together and so on and so forth. One of the areas that, of course, that is of interest, given the fact that the population of Africa is set to double over the next 20 years or so, is the retail sector. And with me, I'm joined by the chairman of Massmart, who has obviously an interest in this area, Kuseni Dlamini. Thanks very much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you very much, Nompu. It's great to be here.
Lovely to have you.
Mm.
So there is going to be a retail revolution on the continent. Just tell us about what you expect around that and how much you think Africans are also going to get into e-tailing as well.
Africa is going through a very exciting time from a retail point of view because the penetration of formal retail is very low compared to other parts of the world. And yet, at the same time, we're seeing an increasing trend towards urbanization. We're seeing a rising consumer class, rising middle class. We're seeing African economies industrializing. I was at a panel discussion earlier on before here on industrialization in Africa, and that will unlock more disposable income as more Africans get employed. And it's really a very exciting time, and retail is going through that opportunity and moment of growth and the really expansion, which we are very excited about. And we see ourselves playing a role in the modernization of retail, whether it's really looking at online channels, e-commerce or omni-channel as we call it,
yes,
responding to customer behavior and customer needs and customer requirements in a very effective and proactive way. And that's really what we are about in the 13 countries where we operate.
I don't know what the picture is for the rest of the continent, but we do know that the South African economy has been struggling with the consumer under pressure, retailers not doing particularly well. But given what you're saying, presumably retailers would need to start investing now to take advantage of the growth that's to come.
That's right, Nompu. It's actually encouraging to see that Q2 GDP growth, it was better than Q1. We saw a 3.2% decline in GDP growth in the first quarter, and it's encouraging to see the 3.1% increase in the second quarter. Let's hope that the upturn in the economy can be sustained going forward. And to your point, we need to stand ready and prepared to take advantage of the growth as and when it comes.
All right, unfortunately, we've run out of time, so we're going to leave it there, but we hope to talk to you again soon. That was Kuseni Dlamini. He's the chairperson of Massmart. Back to you, Peter.